This option, as we mentioned, saves the code for us, meaning the actions we're performing are being recorded by that machine intelligence. The next point we need to pay attention to is that since this image was taken with a phone and then converted to a view, you can see in the upper part there's some stretching of the photo, which also happened here in manual mode. In other words, there was a kind of stretching in the image. But in this intelligent system we're working with, we're looking to find a growing pattern, an overall growing structure, and then apply that to other places. I select the wire split dividing line. Based on this, I separate the floor where the door is in the parking area. I draw the dividing line here. There's also a rainwater catchment here. I create this, so overall, my facade is now divided into 3 sections. In the lower section, we can place our repeating pattern, for example, this door, or we can leave it out. But where there is a clear pattern of repetition, it's in this section of the building's facade where we see these as repeating patterns. So, to do this, let's start by working on the lowest part first. For example, here we have something like an intercom that's protruding a bit from the building. We're going to extract its frame. You can see I'm using wire split and X split, and then, since it's protruding, I select Z adjust. 10 centimeters, which means 0.1. As we said, the number outside the parentheses, 10 centimeters. I'm bringing it forward. Then I select this door, meaning I extract its split. It was the same in coding, too. We would write the code. Then, for example, we'd say, in this 2-meter split, let's say we named it T2, put the door texture there. It's exactly the same thing we do in Burmese. Here, it's reversed. That's why it's called that. Reverse facade modeling. Okay, so we take this door out from here as well, and with split X, at the height we have in mind, let's say here. There's a point to note here. If we want the extension of this line we've just drawn to be placed exactly inside this box, but to follow this direction, we need to hold down the Shift key. So, I come to this plane and hold Shift. When I move, I go upwards. You see, it performs this snapping for us, meaning when the line comes exactly in line with its own guideline, this happens, and I left-click so that this one is selected as well. You see this groove? This groove is more indented than the other one, so I select Z adjust. For example, set this value to -30 centimeters inward, or 30 to 40 centimeters. This one, well, it does have an indentation after all. For example, this one goes in by 10 centimeters. We haven't applied any repeating pattern here. And why is that? Because, well, these doors didn't have any repeatable pattern.